remember why.
I don't even know. Since elementary?
Yeah.
Like little kids.
Like different things. It could be we called each other a name and then we got mad at each other, or
Just bickering back and forth. Nothing really. It's just embarrassing. Like the fact that we were fighting is just embarrassing. There's really nothing to be fighting about. But like at first, everyone felt kind of like iffy about it. But like we all sat down, and it wasn't just like a regular talk. Like he moved the table and he put like the chairs. Like we were all close together. And he put pencils on the table, and it was like really weird. So like he put all the pencils down, and like he moved them. He put like he made like a little shape with the pencils, and then he had a pebble, and then whoever has the pebble
yeah, it was like
got
a
to
little
like.
shiny little rock.
But we weren't allowed to talk. But like whoever got it, we did the pencils.
At one point, Mr. Nunez created a heart, and nobody destroyed the heart, which was kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, we found common ground, like the heart. Like we realized this is like a realization. Like the heart, like nobody destroyed the heart, and then you made a peace sign, and nobody destroyed the peace sign. We just moved the pencils that were inside the peace sign. There's like just 2 extras, and we just moved those. We never destroyed the peace sign.
We were smiling at each other. We made eye contact for the first time in a while after being. It was kind of like we got done being mad at each other and realized that we had a lot of the same interests, and we found common ground over our problems.
It was really cool because like after we did the heart and the peace sign, we like looked at each other, and then Mr. Nunez wanted us to like kind of get to know each other, because you don't really know what someone else is going through. Like that was like the main idea of the talking. So he had a pebble, and you're only allowed to talk if you had the pebble in your hand. So we all Mr. Nunez said like a personal thing, like a personal question about yourself. Like, well, one of them was like, what do you like to do? And he said what he liked, and then he passed it to me. And then I said what I liked, and then I passed it to her. But what was weird is like we had the pebble, but we just pushed it to each other. We never actually handed it to each other. And then at the end, like after we kind of like got to know each other, and we started making eye contact, I finally passed the pebble to May, like with my hand, like in her hand, because before I was just pushing it to her. And like that's when like it was a civilized. Like that's when you knew like everything was good. Like when we did just like the talking to get to know each other, and we asked kind of like personal questions, like it was cool to see like it's not just you that's going through stuff, and like it's not just him, it's not just her that's going through stuff. Like we're all going through stuff, we just don't know it. Like we don't know what anyone else is going through. Like we don't know why they act in certain ways. And when we got to like talk about personal things, you kind of understood each other just a little bit more than you did when you walked into the room.
It opens your eyes that everybody has problems, and a lot of people push other people out because they have problems and they don't realize that they're hurting the other person.
Yeah, it was like we kind of like cried, like a little bit, tears were shed just a little bit, and it was nice. So we walked out and we were good.
It was different than your typical therapy. It was more of like,
This is different.
yeah,
This is different than like a regular session.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain where you can't, like a regular session you're just talking, but this, you didn't do much talking in it.
Like you didn't like it. It was like not talking. So like you kind of were just doing like it was like something that can calm you down kind of thing. Like you were just all there was a common goal to it, but nobody knew what the common goal was except for Mr. Nunez, and that was for him to test on us to see if we would meet that common goal, and we met it. So like that was cool, and like I've had a lot of talks between like in the years, but like this was cool. Like this actually helped. Like it was nice because now we're friends. Like
it changed us because now I think both of us realize a little bit more that life isn't always about your problems and what you're going through, and that if you're going through something, other people might be going through the same thing.
I think personally it shaped me because I got a different kind of therapy session. Like I got to like realize like what she was going through personally and then I got to share what I was going through personally, and then like it connected. And doing like the pencil thing, it was cool to see like what you can make, like what the common goal is, like to just
I feel like we're closer than we have been before.
yeah, we talk now, like not a lot, nonchalantly, like we talk. Like in class we sometimes talk, like I'll just like it's like more of like a play fight, like meh, and she'll flip around. And then like on the bus, like we talk a lot, like because we're like the last ones on the bus, so we kind of have like a heart-to-heart conversation about things, like serious things, so it's kind of cool. And then like we talked about ourselves first.
Wait, did we talk about ourselves after or before?
Before. I don't remember. Was it the pebble or was it the stick? Like the.